Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Do Bonsai on this Sunday evening. The sun's over on the west over there. It's getting towards the end of the day. I say the end of the day, it's only 8 o'clock, but it's been a long day. Been up since about 6 o'clock this morning. Went up to the Akamatsu guys. We had a great time. It's been a busy week, all sorts of things going on. So I've just got a few little snippets together to share with you all. I went over to the other house, checked out the pre-bonsai tree, so we'll have a quick look at that. So I'm just over at the other house, been looking at the jades. You can just see the jades over there in the window. I've kind of commandeered the house for all the jade cuttings. I've just been in and taken loads of dying leaves and big leaves off, but I just thought I'd come and check on how the pre-bonsai trees are getting on, and they seem to be relatively happy. There's a bit of scorching on the horse chestnut leaves, but that needs some pruning back soon anyway, so that's not too, nothing to really worry about. The pre-bonsai that was given to me by Chris from his garden hedging material, that's going to need some pruning back and cutting back so that we can start it on its journey. The twisted hazel, the contorta, is there and growing nicely. Some privet there that I was given at the Doncaster car boot almost a year ago now. That's growing really well, so we need to do something with that. And there's the other one hidden down there. That's not growing as well, but it is growing. Pre-bonsai juniper, the larch seedlings growing really well. The larch forest from Ryan growing really well. And then a series of cuttings, the avocado, some pines, various pines, the oaks. Is that the, yes, that's the oak that I bought from the club for £40. Oak seedlings, and that the oak that Ryan gave me at Doncaster car boot last year. We'll have to get that out and cut that back. The Lonicera at the back there that everybody thought was dead. Some Thuya there doing well. All really needs cutting back. Oh, there's a rogue jade there in with that ficus that died off. It's a shame that that ficus died off, but it kind of died off through the winter. I cut all the tops off, trying to put all the energy into the trunks. It just doesn't look like it's going to do anything at all, but we'll see. More Lonicera. A willow that died away. I forget what that one is. The catalpa trees that continue to do well. We had 10 and they all grew, and there's still 10. This one looks like it's died back, but what we might do is severely trunk chop all those right back and get rid of them. And then that's the privet that Ryan gave. When we saw it originally, you could only see the stump, but look at all that growth that's come off there. We're going to have lots of choices for going forward on that. Definitely need to get that into a workshop at some stage and make some branch selections, but it's probably going to be next year. We need to allow that new growth to continue to grow and thicken up. So yeah, that's where I've been hiding out for an hour. There's a shot of the greenhouse. It's a lovely greenhouse. I can't really start using it because, it's not mine. Well, it kind of is, but it isn't. And my mum and her husband will be using that going forward, just not at the moment. We may use it to do some, I might bring my tools over and do some bonsai work in there, but I'm not going to commandeer it. But if we go in, I will show you the heater that's in here. I can't remember whether I showed you the heater previously. the L-Tex. I've been in contact with the manufacturers. I think I did show you this. It's a 2-burner heater, and you get heat coming through it, and I think you put some water in the bottom and you get some humidity as well out of this. Don't quote me on that, but I think that is what you can do. Or you can put it on that tray there, you can fill with water. There's something you can definitely do, but we need to renovate that and do something with. But yeah, lots of spare pots and things. We could really go to town over here, couldn't we? Oh, I collected some moss off of various different places. We could do with just getting some water into them. I will do that. So that's the greenhouse. It's a lovely, lovely greenhouse. Shot of the garden. The garden's quite nice, just needs a bit of tending to. Some lovely trees in here. Very nice. So I came in to get some water for that moss, and I thought I'd just give you a quick shot of the jades that are all growing on. We need to let them grow for a while and put some roots down, and then chop all these trunks right down, take more cuttings, get them into some smaller pots. There's the carnage cam of the dead leaves and large leaves that I've removed, but I will be removing other leaves like this great big one here, because we'll be cutting that back, may even be cutting the whole branch off, but this will make a little tree itself. There's so many opportunities for cuttings and ongoing trees. And then just through and into the front room, I've commandeered this window also. I've tilted the blinds down so that the light comes down and onto the jades. And there's a tray of baby ones there, and you can see that they are doing, you know, they're growing and they will grow. They're very resilient and they want to go. So there you go. And you know, there's a lot to do there, a lot of work for us to crack on with. So we're going to be busy hopefully, and that means plenty of videos for you guys to watch. But then we went up to Akamatsu earlier on today, so I managed to get a few images. We spent a bit of time at Rob's garden and Graham's garden. I was a little bit careful with what I was filming. It's not really, you know, intruding on somebody's garden and marching in with a camera and filming all their stuff. So, you know, we had a good time. So here's a couple of shots of us having a good time. Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Do Bonsai. It's the 2nd of July, Sunday the 2nd, and we're up here at Rob Atkinson's garden, and I just thought you'd like to see how the privet that we videoed a bit back is progressing. So we'll sneak around and have a little look at that before we venture off down to Graham's garden, and hopefully we can show you a bit of Graham's garden afterwards. So let's go and find the privet. The garden here, Rob's garden, is looking absolutely spectacular. Medusa looks absolutely fantastic in its pot that was repotted this year. The cedar was repotted this year, doesn't look like it's skipped a beat, and everything just looking absolutely fantastic. So in the busy area around the back here is the privet that we worked on. I say we, Rob, I watched. Lots of growth, spectacular growth, and you can see that that impressive trunk is continue to put out additional branching. The new tertiary branches looking absolutely spectacular, and it's going from strength to strength. It's flowering nicely. It's absolutely marvellous. We'll catch up with this on another day going forward, but that's the Rob Atkinson privet that we worked on earlier in the year. And just a quick sneak, the rest of Rob's garden looking absolutely fabulous.
When I start wiring stuff like this, getting complete domes, round domes like the other one was. Then when this gets all removed, I've just removed the whole back off. There's me starting a new rolling. Right. Hello, all right, mate.
Hello, folks.
Stranger. Hello, folks. Ta-da, folks.
It's going in.
Going in. Yeah, I haven't got a bear.
Come on, there's one of them in every video anyway.
Robbie, and happy, looking happy, Rob.
He's lardy from Wales.
So a good time was had by all, as you can probably tell by those images. The Forsythia parent tree for the cutting that we've got. I just pray that that Forsythia carries on and carries on doing well. Checking in on the privet that we did with Rob earlier in the year. I'm saying earlier in the year. I'll have to have a look and see when that was done, because time has gone that quick. It could be could have been last year, couldn't it? We'll have a check back and see when that was. But yeah, so Sunday evening we'll get this uploaded and edited, and start of a new week, lots to do. So we'll say goodbye for now, and we'll see you during the week next week. We'll crack on and really get things going. So get out there and make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to each other, animals and the planet, and as always, I'll see you again in the next one.